Well, good morning. It's Thursday, and let's check the date here. I can't even remember that. So yeah, 18th of September. I'm getting ready to run that minus 20 stuff that I screened out last Saturday night. So see if I wind up with anything. Well, I'm about, excuse me, third of the way through this bucket. I'm gonna run a few more spoons full and let it run a bit, wash out some of the light stuff. But these little upper area pockets are really loading up with the black sand. So this will be my second time rinsing it out when I get to it. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna be sitting here for a while doing this. So it's just kind of one of them time-consuming things that goes along with the, nature of the beast. But anyway, I'm seeing little flecks of stuff here and there, but I won't know until, I get it all washed and panned out. So eventually I'll let you know what I wind up getting out of this. But for now, I just got to keep working it. And I still, this here is screened at minus 20. And so I still got another, I don't know, 2-3 gallons in a bucket worth of dirt that's above 20. So I'll probably screen that out too, maybe just a can, and then hand pan all the rest of that. So anyways, I'm going to get back at it here and a few more spoons, and then I'm going to let it rinse out a little bit and clean it out and start over. Still at it. It's after 3. Well, it's about 4:30 or so, and that's all I got left in there to do yet. About 3/4 of the way through it, but stuff's so full of silt that I had to stop, clean out the tub, and get some fresh water in there. Everything I've been cleaning out, the sluice is in that bucket under all that water. So, it's been catching stuff. I'm just not sure how much. And so this is all what came out of the sluice so far. And so I'm going to hang on to that and run it again. So, but, yeah, it's kind of nice out today. But that's all I've been doing for last 5 hours or so, sitting in front of that sluice and just feeding it. Take a break once in a while, kind of let it wash itself out a little bit, dump it now and then, start over. So anyways, that's a process, something I got to get used to. But anyway, I'm going to get back to it. I got my generator going. I'm going to have to charge that battery back up. It's getting a little slow. Been having to open the valve a little bit. Kind of a little janky setup, but I didn't want to dump a bunch of money into something if, I wasn't going to be getting anything out of it. But so far, though, I've been seeing some little pieces here and there. So, tub with the water in it over there, that's one that's, got the one I've been rinsing mat out with. And this is about all, if I can get this camera right, that's about all I got left there. So I'm gonna have to finish it up tomorrow, and I've still got to pan all of that out. And what's washing through the sluice there, I'm gonna go ahead and run it through again. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that while I'm up here, because I'm going through quite a bit of water, and all I've got in my tank to start with was 45 gallons, and I've gone through about a dozen so far. So, you know, I want to try to stay up here for a few weeks, so I might be kind of limited on what I run again, but I'm going to at least get this bucket done and see where I go from there. Well, I finally got everything finished. See some little specks here and there, but you know, there's a lot of heavies in there mixed with it too, so I don't know. I'll have to wait till I get it panned out and see, but I did see some you know, powdered flour gold in there, so I'll just have to be real careful when I pan it out, because this stuff is just really fine, and I need one of Flour Gold Wizard's little cleanup sluices, I think. Anyway, I can't go back out to that place until next spring. If I were a member or owned one of them little cabin spots or something, then I'd be able to, you know, go out there year-round, weather permitting. It does snow out around here quite a bit. So, anyway, yeah. Keep my little things down in here. So, yeah, the, I don't know, this little sluice, little combination dream mat seemed to catch everything pretty good. All I seen was light stuff mostly floating off the end, but at the same time, though, I'm going to hang on to this stuff that I ran through here and go ahead and run it again. Not this week, but, you know, maybe in a few weeks, maybe in a month, but at some point, though, I'm going to run it again. I might have missed something, and plus, using that little spoon, carrying it over, lose little glops into the water once in a while next to the sluice, so, you know, there might have been something in that too dropping. So, wasn't that much, but, you know, still, never know. Well, a couple little pieces of black sand's about it. There's quite a bit of black sand in this too, so that's also going to be fun. It's clean. Haven't really, you know, peeled back the mat, but pretty clean under there too. Oh. One thing about those mats is you don't want them, you know, getting a whole bunch into the direct sunlight. Kind of messes them up a bit. Let me back this off a little. Oh, there I am. Kind of holding my tripod out. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna kind of take it easy for a while. I'll scoop a little of that out, pan it. But what I'm thinking about doing is I've got that other bucket in my truck. And I'll show you what that looks like. I think the doors are unlocked. But anyway, this is what I screened, and so not sure if you can see this or not. So what this is minus quarter inch, but also plus on the 20 side as far as the screen size go. So I've got a smaller number 10 screen that I'm going to run a little bit of that through and just pan it for the heck of it this afternoon. I might do that a few times, and whatever rock stays in the screen, I'm just going to toss it back in the bucket, because eventually I'm going to screen it all. So, but yeah, it's a nice day out here. Give you a little look around. It's one thing I like about this point is, you know, I can walk down here. Of course, people left me a bunch of garbage again. Haven't picked it all up yet, but you know, there's just trash everywhere. At least my fire pit survived this time. Usually it's all tore up too. And I'm gonna have to get my shovel out. They're back here, you know, making a mess without a shovel. So that's gonna wind up going farther down the hill. So yeah, I don't know, some people are gross, some people just don't care. You know, come out in the woods, oh, I can do anything I want out here, and then they turn into animals with no manners or anything, and just, you know, leave trash around. So, I don't know, you know, it gives me something to do, I guess, pick it up, but then more. And, you know, that's stuff like that's usually the girlfriend. So, anyway, enough of that. Yeah, I'm going to get at this. I had to drain off that water. I mean, that stuff was just really full of silt because I was drifting out of the riverbank. So, but yeah, it was getting to where it was kind of hard to see anything that was running through the sluice. I wound up changing the water once. So, anyways, enough of me yapping. I'm going to go ahead and shut this down for now. If I find any little bits, I'll let you know. Hello. It's Tuesday, 23rd September, and I don't know, it's probably 1:45 in the afternoon. So all the stuff that I ran through that little sluice, I wound up with about a cup of concentrates from it, and I got about 6 or 7 really small pieces. And I think there's a lot of really fine flour gold in this stuff, and I'd only screened it to about a 20. So I have, show you what I got here. So I had to stop, change water and everything because it was getting pretty muddy. So this is what's left after running it through the sluice. And then I have, excuse me, the rest of it in here. And there's still a lot of silt on that. So right now, what I've just started doing is this is all plus 20. So I'm just kind of spooning it a little bit. I've got, where's it at here? Up in here. So I've got this little screen here. It's a number 10. So I'm just kind of screening some of that into there, panning it, and then going through that big stuff. So, you know, like I say, so far really haven't been getting much, but you know, I still got a lot to do yet. And I've also I don't have it out here, but I've got one of those tobacco bags about half full of what I didn't get screened last Saturday night. So you know, that hasn't been screen touched or anything, and that was all in the bottom of the bucket. So there's, you know, still a good chance there's something in that. But for now, though, I'm going to save all this minus 20 stuff, take it back, and eventually I'm going to screen it, you know, 30, 40, 50, whatever it is, and run my sluice a lot flatter and slower so I don't blow all that fine stuff out of it, which I think I did, because I was, you know, being a little aggressive on it. And so anyways, that's just kind of where I'm at with it for right now. And you know, I can't really upload this at the moment. It's just real sketchy out here. It comes and goes, and I tried to look up a couple videos, see, you know, what kind of views I've been getting on them, and thank you all for watching. But, you know, I had to wait 2-3 minutes. I was out here wandering around back and forth, you know, trying to get a signal, and then it all finally came back in. So I just have to wait till I'm in town, you know, get a good signal, because I am using that hotspot. And, you know, then it doesn't take too long to upload. Like when I was at Cabela's, I think the last one I uploaded. And outside of the processing of it, the editing and all of that, the upload to YouTube, I'm actually pretty fast. So up here, you know, it might take 4 or 5 hours just, you know, upload a 5-minute video or that, if I was lucky, because it just starts and stops and, you know, loses signal, whatever. So having a nice day again. Rained pretty good last few days. Kind of started clearing up yesterday. I still haven't cleaned up that mess down in there yet. So, but anyways, I'm going to get back to playing around with this stuff. I don't know if I'll get the whole bucket done while I'm up here. I'm going to leave in a few days. I don't know, Friday, Saturday, something like that, head back to town. Going through Indeed again, you know, looking for some jobs. There's one at a place I'd already talked to them to, but I didn't want to do the deliveries in the city they were delivering to, so I passed on that. But they're looking for somebody, you know, back at the house help. But I think they've got one of them big old 75-pound Hobart mixing bowls, because they were mentioning something about having to lift, 75 pounds. And it's not that I can't lift it, but them things are awkward. The bigger they get, the more awkward they are. One place I was working at, they had about a 45-pounder mixing their pizza dough and things like that with. And, you know, it was a little hassle to waddle it down the narrow hallways to get it back to, you know, prep kitchen. So I just, you know, kind of passing on that one. So I don't know, there's something turn up. I'm, you know, still pretty optimistic person. So, you know, I'm just trying to get away from restaurants, you know, food as in general, grocery store type stuff. So I don't know, maybe, you know, I can get in some kind of retail environment, something along those lines. I don't know. I just, you know, Indeed doesn't always have a whole lot on there to offer. Maybe I ought to, you know, change my stuff up a little bit. You know, some people suggested, you know, maybe get back into horses. I'm still fit enough to, you know, muck stalls and, you know, wrangle some young horses and things. I'm just not going to get on top and try to break any anymore. But I will start them from the ground, though. But anyway, enough of my rambling on. I'll try to get this uploaded as quick as I can, and hopefully in the next one, maybe I can show you some gold. But them little pieces right now are in the snuffer bottle, and they're so fine, I almost need a microscope to, you know, be able to show them to you. So I could barely see them myself. So anyways, y'all take care. Thank you for watching, and I'll, you know, try to get another one up as soon as I can.